What's going on, guys? How's it going? Let's see if this is too loud. I think it's too loud. Boom. Perfect. How's it going, everybody? We are back. Let's see what we got here. I want to check the sound. How's it going, everybody? There we go. It works. Perfect. James, how's it going? Let me check the chat a little bit. Oh, man, you guys got some chat over here that are about to pass a law. What? They're about to try and pass a law outlining gas-operated, semi-automatic anything. No way. They can't do anything to that. Keith, what's going on, man? Cheers, everyone. And Kaya, it's been a minute. It's been a while. You're right, you guys. It's been a minute. I've been traveling for work. I was with a bunch of people. I'd say in the last month, I've been extremely busy. And I just got back from a trip visiting James Reeves, right, over at TFB TV. James and I had a blast, dude, in Louisiana. Excuse me. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, James and I had a freaking blast. We did a few videos, a few for Classic Firearms and also a few for his channel. And I know he had a couple of them posted already. So definitely check them out. Nathan, how's it going, man? Kai, I love you, man. How's it going? Everything is good. Dude, it's good. I'm literally tired trying to get back into my routine, right? Because in the last, I would say 3 months, I really got, I kind of fell out of my routine. Let's just say that, right? And I just ended up traveling a lot, doing a bunch of other things. Like literally, I didn't. Basically, I'm happy to be back. Let's just say that. I am happy to be back. Delta, how's it going, man? Kaya, cheers from Alaska. Cheers to Alaska. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you. But it's good to be back, dude. I've just been freaking traveling, doing a bunch of things. And it's not that it's over. You guys know Sheriff Mark Lamb, Pinell County Sheriff. By the way, I'm going to try to get some stuff presented over here, too, so you guys see that. Hold on. All right, so Mark Lamb. There you go. You guys know Sheriff Mark Lamb? Just to kind of show the screen real quick. Share screen. There you go. You guys know him, right? Sheriff Mark Lamb. Awesome dude. So, literally, I'm going to see Sheriff Mark Lamb tomorrow. I'm going to be going to Arizona to see him, hang out with him for like a day or so. He's an awesome dude. And then we're going to be going to SIG's next event, the 24th, so Monday through, I think, Thursday. So we'll be doing some stuff there. SIG's going to be releasing some stuff. As I said, I was with James Reeves for like 3 days in New Orleans. We filmed some good stuff. In fact, I'll actually even show some of that stuff too. And then I want to talk about some of the whole pistol brace and some of this other stuff too. So that's it. Where is, actually, I gotta show this to you guys. It's funny. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this was it. This is, let me, I'm going to look at the chat for a second. Man, I think I'm getting sick or something. I don't know. I'm like kind of losing my voice. Check this out, guys. There we go. If you guys haven't seen this, I don't want to show the whole video so you guys can actually go watch the video. But this is, I'm going to show this part, this much, okay?
No, this will not do. Florida man, JJ Reeves treatment.
Oh man,
That's
nice.
much better. Hey everyone, it's James Reeves, and I am here with an impressive.
So, I went to James Reeves. We did some videos together, and of course, ended up looking like James. Oh, there it is.
Turkish specimen.
Oh, you talking
Kaya from Classic Firearms. Yeah, and then this piece of shit over here. Yeah, that's.
That's so we. I don't know if you guys. I don't want you guys to miss this part, right?
with the worst legs? We'll see.
Oh wait, you guys gotta hear this part.
He secretly loves this. I'm gonna be the Turkish knockoff of James Reeves with the worst legs. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
No. This will not do. Florida man, JJ Reeves treatment.
Oh man, this
That's
is nice.
much better. Hey everyone, it's James Reeves, and I am here with an impressive Turkish.
Anyways, there's that. So of course, that was a good time. Definitely check that stuff out too. And then we're gonna go to SIG. That's all, SIG event. And then I gotta go to freaking damn. Then I gotta go to Los Angeles to see Terran Tactical do another giveaway. What's up, Brandy? All right. Let's see what else you guys said here. Steven, who's selling bump stocks? I think a lot of people, especially now, everybody's getting into inventory. I don't know if Classic is doing it yet, but positive it'll be very, very soon. Giovanni, good seeing you, brother. Again, it's been a while. I've been good, man. Let's just say this. Now that if you're watching my live stream, most likely we're becoming like family here. I would say about 3 months ago, I was pretty good. And then in the last 3 months, the goods were really good. The bads were really bad. We call these things relationships. And I am okay now. And it's feeling even better. Every day I get better. Let's just say that. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Being single is good. I think I'm just going to stick it that way. Stay that way. It's good. It feels good. Feels better. All right. What else? Jess, welcome back, Kaya. Much love from Philly. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Guns and games. What's the pistol brace rule, anybody? Pistol brace rule, you mean what happened to it or what the whole thing is? Anybody who doesn't know, I mean, there could very well be folks who don't know. The pistol braces were banned by the ATF. Not a law, it was a rule. They were banned. So if you actually use it, you'd be breaking the law. And then you had to freaking register your gun, SPR it, $200 tax stamp, all of that stuff. So a huge deal. Millions of folks were affected. So it was challenged. It's been a battle in the last year, let's just say. And finally it was vacated. That means, hey, you know what? Your argument is trash. Here it is in the garbage. Most likely the ATF is going to appeal. If they haven't already, I don't know the details. But it's going to take a couple years minimum for that appeal to go through, whatever. So right now, you can put your brace on your gun if you, for some reason, stopped. Okay, let's just say that. And you can proudly still use your 10-inch, 7-inch, 3-inch barrel ARs, whatever you have, with a pistol brace. And you'll be fully still legal and good to go. So that's it. The Prone Ranger. Thanks, brother. Thanks. I will try my best. Dude, it's one of those things, man. It doesn't get easier, right? It's like, even it doesn't matter if you do it 10 times in your life. Every time that shit happens to you, you lose somebody that you care about, and you're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Why am I even getting myself into something? And then I got to deal with this thing. I was happy before that. So it doesn't get easier. I guess you get wiser. Maybe you're like more in control of some emotions, but it sucks. Anybody who says it doesn't, they're lying. It'll get easier. Yes, Kenny. You're awesome, Kenny. Thank you. Appreciate it. Dude, you know what I'm going to do? in celebration of my breakup, I'm gonna go buy myself a freaking Mustang. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna freaking go treat myself. Go get myself a little fun car. Just try that shit around. Kevin, first live chat with you, brother. I really enjoy your information. Thanks, man. Appreciate you and welcome to the family. And folks, I learned a lot of stuff from you guys, and I really like hearing that at least some folks learn a couple of things from me. By no means I'm an expert. I learn every day. I know a couple of things, you know. Keith, a GT500? No. Dude, I wanted to get a GT500. Like, so I owned I don't know how many people who's watching right now are into cars. I raced cars for 10 years. I think a solid 10 years I raced cars, I would say. And I had a bunch of different Mustangs. I've always been the Mustang guy, like not the Camaro guy. I did own a Trans Am. I just want to say this, but I've always loved the Camaros and Trans Ams, but, you know, kind of got into more Mustangs. And yeah, I street raced. I was one of those like young street racers a long time ago. And yes, when I got into law enforcement, I had to admit all of that stuff. And thankfully they were okay with it, you know? I had, my first car was here was a 1997 Trans Am at LT1 5.7 liter V8. And then, which was, you know, one of those old 1997 Corvette engines too, or 96, I think. And then after that, I got myself a 2006 Mustang GT 5-speed, raced that thing. I actually did really well with that car for a while. And then after that Mustang, I got myself a 2007 Mustang GT. And then from that 2007 Mustang GT, I went and traded that thing into a 2003 Mustang Cobra, the Terminators. Everybody knows them, right? Freaking a tank, one of the best cars I've ever owned. I won so many races with that thing. That thing dominated, right? And I got rid of that thing. I got into a regular car for like about a year. And then I got myself a 2004 Mustang Cobra. I had the zinc yellow 2003, and then I had the screaming yellow 2004. And believe it or not, the color wasn't both colors weren't my choices, right? They're so rare. I just basically found whatever I could, and they happened to be yellow. And then after that, 2004 Mustang Cobra, I went and got myself a 2011 Shelby GT500. And then I modified that thing. I put a 2013 GT500 supercharger on it. That thing made 850 horsepower at the crank, right? 700 or something to the wheels. It was like dangerous, right? That thing was amazing. And then I sold that thing in 2000. I think it was like 2016. I sold that thing. It's ever since then, I've not had a fun car. And I've always wanted a 2013-14 Mustang Shelby GT500. And I'm not rich, so I can't just pay outright. And a lot of banks aren't loaning, like, they're asking like 55, 60 grand for those cars. And banks are like loaning like 45 grand, right? Because they say that's what the value is, even though they no longer are. So, you know, plus I want to get something newer. So that's what's happening right now. D-Web, $10. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate, or I don't know what your gender is. Appreciate you. Thanks a lot for the contribution. And let me see the other. What else we got? Dodge Demon, dude. Dodge Demon. How much are those things? I think Dodge Demons cost like what, 120 grand? Those things are insane, but they're race cars, man. What's up, Kyle? Mike, what's going on, man? Good seeing you again. How's it going? How's everybody? And guitar, what I do is, guys, generally speaking, not always, but for the most part, when I end my stream, I play the Star Spangled Banner. I'm not all that good. I make mistakes when I play. Sometimes I kind of nail it. So don't hold that really against me, please. What Scott B, none of this applies to us in California. We aren't allowed to do anything. 1 in 30, 10-round mags, 11% gun ammo, excise tax, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to tell you. California does suck. I don't understand how Supreme Court is not picking up these cases, man. Like this like magazine restrictions, the AR-15 or whatever ban that they got going on. Like these are all a clear infringement of the Second Amendment. Just absolutely a very clear way. And I'm no expert, man. I just hope the AR-15, the assault weapon ban goes to Supreme Court someday very soon. So Supreme Court just overturns that shit. So across the board, everybody gets to have their little assault rifle thing. So I hope so. Kevin, I just picked up a Springfield Armory, St. Victor 9mm. It's a nail driver and a blast to shoot. Nice way to get practice in at a cheaper cost than 223. Dude, yeah, St. Victor is a pretty good gun. Springfield, they get a lot of hate. They're not all that bad. That's my opinion. What else? Let me go up there, and there's some cool stuff you guys were saying. Zachary, oh, what's up, guy? Get a Cobra. Yeah, dude, I've had a few of those. The Prone Ranger, what's your back day look like? I remember you saying you can do 30 pull-ups. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. I know we're jumping topics over here, from cars to politics to freaking guns to now exercise, fitness. I used to, so about 7-8 months ago, I had a shoulder injury, and it sucked, and it's been still bad. I have not done a single pull-up in the last 7 or 8 months. And I'm heavy now, by the way. I'm sitting at probably 207 right now at 6'3". I was able to do 35 pull-ups, right around there. And toward the last 5, I would say, were kind of ugly, but I was able to still go up and down, right? But I was sitting at about 185 pounds, 187 pounds. So I was much lighter. But dude, I just did pull-ups every day. I have my pull-up bar, and it was just one of those things, like almost like a game for years or a long time, right? I would just be going to the bathroom. I'd just be like, oh, it's right there. I just like do 5. Just do 5 there, 5 there. And throughout the day, if I counted, I'd probably be doing 50 pull-ups a day. Just kind of random, 5 there, 7 there, 3 there, 10 there, like that. So I would do, I was able to do like 35 pull-ups, like pretty good ones. But I was, again, lighter. But even though even though I'm heavy, if I didn't have this shoulder injury, I probably could do 20. My back days look like this. Anytime I go to the gym, and I need to kind of switch it up a little bit, so I kind of shock the body a little bit. But my back days, I like to overtrain. I know the whole overtraining is a myth, right? I like to overtrain. I'll do cable pull downs. I'll do cable rows. I'll do actual rows. I'll do little cable pull downs, like straight cable pull downs. I don't even know what they are called. What is this thing called, right? Like not a tricep pull down, but just kind of like you do that shit. I forgot its name, but anyways. And yeah, so I will do those things, and I may even finish it with the like a machine rows. I try to do minimum 4 exercises, and each exercise to have minimum 4 to 5 sets of 8 to 12. That's what I do. And I like to jump from exercise to exercise like that. And this applies to arms, back, chest, legs, doesn't matter. I like to overtrain the crap out of it, and it's working for me, I'm feeling pretty good. All right. They're lat pull down. No, I'm talking about, this is a lat pull down, right? It's a lat pull down. Talking about the one that you have your little straight bar, you kind of pull down like that. Almost like a tricep exercise, but you're not bending your elbows. I forgot what that was called. Family man, kind of sucks that putting a can on a SCAR voids warranty. I know that's weird because they do have the, it's a short stroke piston driven system, has a suppressed and unsuppressed setting, like normal setting. I think because SCARs eat up optics, because, SCAR's bolt freaking comes back pretty heavy, right? Slams right on that wall. That's why a lot of optics were killed because SCAR's pretty violent cycle rate or cycling bolt. By putting a suppressor, you're going to increase back pressure. So that thing would eat up the gun a lot faster and probably kill optics a lot faster. That's why probably SCAR was like, or FN was like, you know what? Don't do that because you're going to destroy the gun. More back pressure. Which kind of screams that maybe you should do a better design, right? Straight arm pull downs. Jonathan, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you. Straight arm pull downs. What else? Trying to read the comments, by the way. If I don't see it, guys, just keep posting. I'm going to eventually get to it, hopefully. What else? Handy no cap. Cute puppy, man. All right, Kai, any pistol you can recommend for someone with weak hands with definite trouble racking and a lighter recoil than easy serious? Okay. I'm trying to think because not a lot of pistols are going through my mind. But, dude, for me, they're all easy. And I understand everybody's different. So I'm just trying to think which one is... Dude, honestly, those SIG P365s, man, they're actually pretty easy. SIG actually overall is pretty good. I got to give it to him on that one. Try those because I do have the Hellcat Pro. That's what I carry. And Hellcat Pro, it's, again, none of them are bad for me. I feel like they're all good. And also utilize a proper technique too. Okay. When I was with SAR a while back, like over 2 years ago actually, when I was at SAR, those SAR pistols, they got a pretty heavy recoil spring. So they're not that easy. And I remember this lady, like 82-year-old, whatever that lady, sitting on a wheelchair, and her daughter wheeled her in to the booth at SHOT Show 2022, I believe it was. Said, my dad died a little bit ago, and my mom lives alone on a farm, and she needs a gun. And she needs a gun that she can rack, the slide. And we can't rack this gun. So they grabbed one of those SAR 9s, and legit, this 82-year-old lady, I mean, she was over 80. I don't remember. She legit could not even get the slide to move more than like an inch. That was it, right? That was it. She's like, I can't. And she said I was having problems with all of these guns. Any other manufacturer, she couldn't do it. So I spent about 30 minutes with this lady, old lady. She told me about her story, and I wanted her to be able to protect herself at home if she needed. And we came up with a technique where she, push-pull. Because a lot of people just grab it and just kind of like pull it. And also the way they grab it with 2 fingers. When you do 2 fingers, you have less real estate. If you just grab the whole thing, you got more real estate and you got a better grip. So I recommend that. So I also told her to push-pull. And not just push-pull here. Push-pull down. Because you'll be stronger pushing down here than there. Just the positioning-wise. You'll be able to utilize your muscles better. So she grabbed the gun this way and grabbed the slide exactly this way. As she was pulling this slide up towards her, pushing this gun back with a proper grip, dude, she was able to rack a SAR 9, which is, again, known to be one of those hard ones, multiple times before she left. So get a proper technique on racking the gun. And for me, the push-pull downward, pretty good. Be safe, obviously. Don't flag yourself with anybody around you. But I would say you could just go to a SIG route. I find SIG's recoil springs to be pretty good. What else? Glocks are just, they're not, overall Smith & Wessons too. I know not the easy series too. Like even an M&P 2.0, I find them to be pretty decent too. There's that. What else? Yeah, that's it. That's what I can think of. All right. .601 firepower. Kai, does it matter? Does it even matter if you use a pistol brace versus stock? Dude, of course I'm going to advise you to follow the law, right? Especially a stock like this kind of stuff where you don't want to catch a federal case. And whether you like them or not, I promise you, you don't want to mess with feds. Again, we're not going to talk about who's right, who's wrong, whatever. Just, you don't want to do that. So if you don't have a registered SPR, use a pistol brace. Later, Kenny, if you haven't left. Later, man. Good seeing you. What else we got? Chief the Goat. It's crazy how you can't put a vertical grip on a brace. You have to SPR it. Well, again, the vertical grip it's written as that you can't do that. That'll actually, that's illegal, right? You have to SPR that thing. But brace was created so handicapped folks or folks who can't hold a gun, whatever, they get that assistance from the brace to be able to utilize the gun. So that was a kind of little loophole, right? And companies were able to, or whoever invented it was able to do. So it's a little bit different, something new. A vertical grip is a vertical grip. It's written, you can't have it unless you SPR it. Yeah, X Macro is nice. Somebody said X Macro. X Macro is actually awesome, guys. Like that. Oh, by the way, yeah, happy Juneteenth. That's right. Today's Juneteenth. I learned that when I was trying to get that car. I was calling my bank. Nobody was answering. I was like, what's going on today? And then I looked. Yep, it's Juneteenth. So happy Juneteenth, everybody. What else we got? Trying to see. Great news. Now repeal the NFA. Ricky's radio. Dude, what do you guys think is going to happen with the NFA? Be honest. Do you think is NFA ever going to go away? I don't think so, man. I don't think so at all. I think NFA is here to stay, and hopefully they don't tighten that up on us even more. You know? So here's the deal. When pistol brace was overruled, that was something, vacated, let's just say, not overruled. That was something a lot of us kind of saw it coming and all that, right? But what about the bump stocks? Guys, bump stocks are now back in business. Force reset triggers too, but bump stocks is more worthy of talking because you guys all remember the Vegas massacre, let's just say. That asshole went out there and just freaking shot and killed so many people, right? Well, he used, a bump stock, whatever, got that higher fire rate and this and that. And then because of that was Trump era incident, and bump stocks were banned. Well, now Supreme Court just overturned that stuff. So bump stocks are back in business. If you guys didn't know that, bump stocks are good to go, right? So you can actually get that, and M240, not a bump stock. So what was hold on a second, hold on. I don't know the details of that thing. So, okay, he was shooting a machine gun, not a bump stock there? Okay, so Frank, hold on a sec. So bump stocks are remedial. I don't believe they were used in Vegas. Okay, so this is what happened then. Then because he used an actual machine gun and had a high fire rate and just mow down a bunch of people, right? And the bump stocks were able to give you a higher rate of fire. They basically banned the whole bump stock because the machine guns are already banned, right? I mean, pretty much, right? Unless you already own one legally. I thought he had so many guns. Hold on, let me try to remember without looking this up. I thought he had so many guns, and one of the guns he had a bump stock on it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Traveler 1970. The FBI said it was bump stocks, but the sound recording of the event tell a different story. Well, okay. My personal opinion, I can't tell the difference between a bump stock and an actual machine gun fire. It sounds pretty much the same to me if you talk about sounds. You guys tell me. Can you guys tell the difference between a bump stock fire and a machine gun fire? Let's just say both AR platform 5.56. Let's talk about this whole Vegas thing, man. I'm kind of curious. I want to see what's going on here. All right, well, okay, let's look at some videos. All right, hold on. Bump stock versus full auto. Not bump fire. I'm talking about bump stock. Oh, there you go. I don't know this video. All right, hey, let me cast this. But before I do that, let me read the chat for a second. Oh, Kai, do you like how pistol races are back in business? Hell yeah, Andy. I love it. I freaking love it. I'm gonna go like 3-inch barrel just for that in your face. No, I really do. I think it's awesome, dude. Bump stock is much faster than a saw. What? All right, Vic Diaz, let me read this. Well, the FBI came out a couple of years later saying that they are not sure if a bump stock was used at the Vegas shooting. Yes, some guns were equipped with a bump stock, but the one used allegedly. Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember that they were saying that he had multiple guns and he had a rifle equipped with a bump stock. I thought it was a big deal. Wait, the Pro Ranger, not possible the way he got everyone like that. Well, if you have a bump stock, right? If you have a bump stock, then you're still firing at a fast rate of fire, so you can still mow down people pretty good. I mean, in his position, right? No motive or explanation or anything, Brandon. Well, yeah, now that's a different story, right? We have no idea. To this day, they don't know why that guy did it. Matt, how's it going, man? Good seeing you. I didn't see you at work today. Right, a vertical grip makes the pistol no longer designated to be fired in one hand. But an angle grip is okay because the handguard on various pistols isn't a place. I'm with you. Whoever wrote that law, they don't know. I mean, come on, do you expect, are you surprised? Some of these laws are written by folks who have no clue what they're doing. Well, yeah, I agree with you, but hey, it's the law. All right, hold on. Hey, Matt, let's talk about Vegas stuff. Crunchy, how's it going, dude? Good seeing you, bro. Frank, I was all over that Vegas thing, and it just didn't make sense. Kermit loves bacon. I still say that the guy was not the only person in the hotel room. Okay, I never heard of that one before. Morgan Tank, M240 has a very distinctive sound, even in video. Yeah, I mean, yes, the gun will have a different sound. If you're at a range and can't tell the difference between 5.56 and 72 being fired, that may be a problem. But yes, the calibers, you're going to be able to hear the difference. I'm talking about a fire rate. So a full auto fire, AR-15 5.56, and a bump stock fire, AR-15 5.56. I feel like the fire rates, to me, it sounded pretty similar. D-Ledge. There was a lot of talk about two people that were in that Vegas hotel room. Oh, maybe we could just dive into that conspiracy today a little bit with you guys. Matt Capaldi, you can register as an AOW or it's over 26-inch length firearm, not an FA. All right. Let me I want to talk about the Vegas thing. This is actually very interesting. Okay, so Nick, if you hear the fire rate, it doesn't sound like a bump stock from the video. Okay, how about this? Let me play this video. Hold on. Let me give you guys this thing so you guys can see this. Hold on. Here it is. I'm gonna go right here. All right, so this is gonna be. I've never watched this video. How fast a bump stock, whatever, can really shoot. Let's see this.
A lot of information recently about bump stocks on rifles, which got me thinking: can a bump stock actually simulate a fully automatic rate of fire, and can it shoot as fast as a fully automatic rifle can? Let's find out. Now we are going to be shooting a semi-automatic rifle. The only place a regular citizen could have access to a fully automatic rifle is in a gun range, where the gun range has the proper licensing and everything like that to be able to have those. Any normal citizen can't just go into a gun store and buy a fully automatic rifle, but they can buy a bunch of different semi-automatic guns. You can buy semi-automatic handguns, semi-automatic rifles, semi-automatic shotguns. There's a lot of different semi-automatic guns out there. And all semi-automatic means is you have one round that shoots out of the chamber with each pull of the trigger. With a fully automatic gun, on the other hand, once you pull down the trigger and hold it, the gun's gonna shoot until the 47 that's fully automatic will shoot out about 600, anywhere from 40 round magazine, and we're gonna see rifle and see if it can keep up. Let's go.
This is a
Now,
bump stock.
I'm not a gun expert by any means. I have been shooting them for a while just as a hobby, but I feel like I know enough to be able to test this out and see how it compares. With the 40 round magazine loaded in, we're gonna charge it. Safety's off, and we're ready to go.
All right, let's see this. Oh.
Wow.
I mean, that's a pretty fast fire rate. Okay. I hope you got an, you don't have a full auto, right? Do you? That's the
Handles charged. We're ready to go. So the reason why it's hard to empty a full magazine at one time is because of the way that the bump stock functions. So you have to rest your finger inside.
Let's go back out this way, see if there is Jerry Mikulek. We should ban Jerry. Okay, well, let's just say full auto AR-15. We kind of heard, so there we go. Let's see. This got a horrible audio. You can't really hear it. There you go.
Go for it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's faster. Actual full auto sounded faster, right? Let's go back to this kid right here.
I've seen a lot of information. Safety's off. We're ready to go.
Yeah. Okay. It actually fires full auto like 308, maybe even still slower. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, full auto is faster. And I want to check out the Vegas shooting hotel room. I want to hear the Let me see if I can find this thing. Let me see if full auto. I just want to hear it. Oh, there you go. Okay, hold on. Let me present this thing so you guys can hear. Okay. Wait, is it two guns going off at once? Hold on. Is it two guns going off at once? Dude, it sounds like there's two freaking guns. Does he have like, was he on two guns? But even then, it would just still be about the same time. Oh, 100%. 100% is freaking two guns. Two guns. Oh, it's not echo, dude. That's not an echo. There's no way. That's even like different fire rate, too. That sounds like two guns to me all day long. Dude, even fire rates are different. Listen to the end. Listen to the end. What in the heck? I don't know. I'll just say full auto. Let's see if there's any other videos. This is super strange. No other videos?
This is the Las Vegas Shooter's Suite. It's called the Vista Suite, and it's a spacious 1,700 square feet with a wraparound view overlooking the Vegas Strip.
All right. So, dude, that sounded like at least two freaking shooters, man. All right. Let's see. 3.9 feds in the chat. Crunchy, I don't think I heard three. I mean, maybe even three, but I think it's two. That's two, man. Kaya, my man, you've got a lot to learn about the government. Trust me, I know a lot about the government. Trust me. Everything is a conspiracy, right? I mean, I'm not saying there isn't some shady stuff out there. There is. I've seen it. But I also don't get into the whole everything is a play. I don't drink that Kool-Aid either. Trust me, I was in it. I actually saw how dysfunctional the government was. Like, you guys think the government is organized? It is probably one of the most unorganized shit I've ever seen. So, FYI. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, the CIA, the FBI, everything is just, you get in there like, everybody's fucking like, oh, what's going on? Swear to God, that's how it is. A lot of times. Nobody talks to each other, too. So, obviously, I'm going to be honest with you. The fire rate was pretty darn slow on the very first one. Yeah. Fire rate was pretty bad on the first one. Pretty slow. There used to be a bunch of videos, wonder why they've been removed. Yeah, dude, I thought there was just a bunch of videos that you could actually watch. I obviously didn't want to show you guys any graphic stuff, people getting shot or whatever, screaming and yelling, whatever. But I wanted to actually listen to the gunfire. Yeah. The Vic Diaz, the gunshots overlap each other at a different fire rate. Kaya, correct. Good catch. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, it's clearly you can see it. The government never lies. The official stories are the facts. That's it, man. Finally, somebody gets it. Come on, man. Anybody tells you they're from the government, you gotta trust them. Okay, they're there to help protect you, and you don't need to protect yourself. Okay, the government's got this under control. Come on, guys. Stop being so paranoid. J5, what's up, man? How's it going? Good seeing you. Yeah. Crunchy, slow on the first cadence, second on the 240, second cadence, and sounded like a slower chug on the third. There was a whole channel on the subject that disappeared. Interesting. So can I add a folding brace on my Z-Pap without the stamp now? Yes. If you got a brace, yes, absolutely. There are more important things happening right now, like women's pro basketball. Wait, women actually play basketball? I didn't know. Okay. What else we got? I want to read some of this stuff that you guys sent me earlier. I know I was watching the video. Master failure. I would trust the investigators more than us backseat drivers. Well, I'll tell you guys, generally speaking, when I was in it, a lot of stuff, I mean, there's some obviously shenanigans go 100%. Anybody like, okay, I'm trying not to get into this whole rabbit hole, okay? There's politics. Everything is in the interest of whatever the organization is. Generally speaking is that. Good innocent people do get chopped up, sacrificed for the sake of the image of a certain organization. That shit happens. But the organization as a whole, with everybody that's working there, all in the investigations are all corrupt. That's not also true. Every investigation I was involved in, I'll tell you guys, I was involved in. I was doing it. It was legitimately a fucking dude doing shit. I was catching it. I was finding it and just documented as it was happening. I mean, come on. Not everything is shady or corrupt. Within the organizations, or all organizations, are corrupt people, and they're all about their own self-interest. Okay? That's what I don't like, you know? You know, they say like truth. You got to speak the truth. Even if it hurts, you got to say the truth, right? What I learned is that's the bullshit part. You know, when things benefit both the public and the organization, the truth will be told. They are honest, okay? But if it doesn't benefit him, truth a lot of the times is hidden. That's what I saw. So, what else we got? The Husky Bunch. Watched a video where someone compared the bump stock speed to the M249. Saw it, then listen to Vegas Shooter. Okay, I haven't seen that video. I thought it was it definitely the fire rate was definitely not like the full auto AR-15. Sounded like full auto AR-15 was way faster. So 601 firepower. Kai, be honest, how many times were you doing things that you second guessed, but you kept doing it because it was your job? My job wasn't to second guess and just keep going, bro. My job was to freaking just investigate things. I never just second guess. Maybe he's not. If I ever second guess something, I looked into it. Why am I second guessing it? What's going on? And try to confirm or deny that. Then I would either confirm it. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. This is good. This guy's good or gal's good. Or no, here it is. There's further shit that would remove my second guessing part. So no, you don't just second guess something. Like I've never, 10 years of law enforcement, state, local, state, federal. I've never just said, I don't think this is right. And I just still did it. Never, not once. Not me, bro. All right. Brandon Lee. Is this our Brandon Lee? Kai, what's the fastest full auto rifle that you have ever? Yep, this is our freaking Brandon Lee for sure. You've ever fired? Okay. Well, I would say the fastest one, fastest full auto rate. Dude, I fired so many full auto. When did I fire? Dude, I fired so many full auto guns. I don't know, like a 9mm PCC maybe? I can't remember. Yep, that's our Brandon Lee. Got it. Got your text. Okay. How's it going, buddy? Jerry Brooks, keep up the good work, Kaya. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you. And anybody who's new right now, just stopping by, appreciate you guys stopping by. Just having a good time here with you guys. So we were talking about the pistol brace rule. Pistol brace rule, man, holy crap. So happy that's overturned. So we can just do our bills so we don't have to worry about all of the tax stamp thing and registering thing. Bump stocks, I don't own one, but I think... I don't know if I get a bump stock. I'm not interested. I want the force reset. So, force reset trigger. Just joined. General Lee, how's it going? Good seeing you, man. Crunchy Krails. Kai, I'm stoked for you to get more camera time. Thanks, bro. I honestly don't care to get more camera time. I've never cared. I'm in front of the cameras all the time in with my personal brand as well. I've never cared being in front of the camera. Like I sincerely mean this, cross my heart. I've never cared being in front of the camera more than I was, or I am even now. I don't have that thing. I don't know how to explain it. Like I got to be in front of the camera. I just don't. I think guys that work with me knows this. They all know it. If it's my time to be in front of the camera, I'm there. I do my thing, but I don't try to do extra stuff so I could be in front of camera more. It just doesn't. It doesn't kind of like tickle my little inner desires. A lot of you guys maybe don't know my own personal brand. I do have my own personal brand where I actually speak Turkish there, because it's for the Turkish-speaking community around the world. I get plenty of camera time. This whole setup is because of that, actually, not for Classic. So, in fact, when I'm not in front of the cameras, I'm kind of like relaxing a little bit, you know? 13th, hey, Kaya, what's up? It's been a minute since I caught a live. Hope you're doing well. You're killing it. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Really appreciate you. And again, let me remind you guys, I just did a Classic. Me and Ryan just went down to Louisiana and met James Reeves, and his camera guy, Ryan. And we had a really good time, good collab. We did a few videos. I know James posted one on his channel, James Reeves, and also TFB TV. And we have a few videos coming with James Reeves on our channel, Classic Firearms. So stay tuned for that. And we're going to be going to SIG's event next week. I'm going to go to Arizona tomorrow night to visit Sheriff Mark Lamb from Pinell County. I'm going to spend a day with him, but that's not classic thing. That's a personal thing that I'm going to do with him. He's a good friend. And if you guys, anybody who lives in Arizona, he's running for Senate. So definitely check him out. He's an awesome guy. I think the race is still going. So if you guys are there, check out, just a shout out to Pinell County Sheriff, Sheriff Lamb. And Sean Nicole got a jaw like the Crimson Chin. Dude, people think, I'm not even joking. I guess I'll take this as a compliment, right? People think I have had some work done. Legitimately. I thought, when I first read it a couple of times, I thought people were just kind of like joking. Legitimately, people think I've got some freaking work done like Zac Efron or something. No, I was freaking born like this. I was born like this. Andy, Kai, what's your opinion on the wide open trigger? I honestly don't know what that is. What do you mean wide open trigger? What else? One car fast. Kaya, news on the SAR 56 rifle coming to USA? I have no idea. I haven't spoken with those guys about that at all. Kaya, I can tell you're not a camera guy, but that's why we'd like to see you more. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. I'm here. I mean, I'm a classic. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. In fact, I'd like to be with classic, even if I just do other stuff, even if I have to bring myself down to maybe more part-time, whatever. But I don't ever want to leave classic. I think it's a good time, good people, good company. Honestly, the leadership is pretty good. They're just overall good folks, man. I sincerely mean this. You know, I'm not just saying it because I'm live streaming for classic. I pride myself on my honesty and integrity, and they're good folks over there, man. Definitely good folks. So yeah, I'm here. I'm here to stay for as long as they want me. And what else we got? And I'll just keep doing stuff for you guys and have a good time. It was awesome, man. NRA show was really good. I stopped by there just networking and meeting people, and it was a really good event. And I got to meet a lot of you guys, and a lot of folks stopped and took photos and chatted. Like, man, what a good time that was. I loved it. What is force reset? Wade Jansen. Let's see. Wait. Oh, plane. Well, force reset is pretty much like bump stock, but it's on a trigger, right? Like you just press the trigger, and the trigger kind of with the recoil resets itself. It's a really cool concept, and it's awesome. I love it. And we can't, unfortunately, at Classic on our main channel, we can't just do any of those contents like any kind of like a full auto raid content. Because YouTube doesn't like that stuff, right? YouTube has a policy against it, so we don't do any of that content. So, Ed Zachary, Kaya has a BBL. What does that mean? What are your go-to suppressors on Healthy Salad? I'm not a big suppressor person, when I say big suppressor person, I'm talking about knowledge-wise, right? Because I never ran suppressors, even when I was on duty. But Surefire, obviously, and those the Huxworks. So Surefire, Huxworks, and Q suppressor seems to be pretty good. Because at Classic, we run them all the time, and they're awesome. I love them. There it is, right there, J5. YouTube doesn't like anything. I agree. Can't do anything, man. General Lee, Brendan Herrera manages to do full auto gun videos all the time. Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Okay, here's the deal. We can do them, but you guys got to understand, like, you're kind of risking it. YouTube has a policy against it. you can do it. Maybe YouTube won't care for a little bit. And then next thing you know, one day YouTube just decides to take a really close look at your account and just like, hey, you know what? I'm banning you. I'm giving you a strike. So Lee, welcome back, Kaya, and keep the content coming. 2A shall not be infringed. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. And 2A shall not be infringed, man. I love it. I love the fact, like I said this to my own followers and my own personal brand. I said, and everybody looked at me like I was freaking crazy. I said I would rather be unsafe and free than safe and not free. What do you guys think about that? Like, I sincerely mean it. Like, I just want to be free. And if it's unsafe because of that, I'll deal with it. I understand there's a line, okay? I get the line, right? I don't mean the Purge movie, you know, like the Purge movie where everybody gets to do whatever the heck they want. I don't even mean that. But I'm talking about, I just want to be free. You know, don't mess with me. You know, there's little guidelines, little laws there. I get it. But overall, you know, I just want to be free and unsafe versus be a little safe. Because the safety, like nobody can guarantee you safety, right? Nobody can. If nobody takes care of you better than you do. That's what I learned over the years, especially when I was a patrol guy. I certainly saw that, right? We came up with a lot of times we kind of picked up pieces, right? Nobody takes care of you better than you. At the end of the day, nobody can really make you safe. So might as well kind of be free and have the right to protect yourself over not have that right and kind of wait somebody else to come pick up your freaking body. There's that. Machine guns for everyone. Yeah, what do you guys, okay, let me ask you this. This is I just want to ask you guys. What do you guys think about machine guns? And I know the answer I'm going to get here. Do you think just anybody should be able to go and get a full auto? Be free and just kind of like whatever? Or should they like be mandated to get some sort of like at least training so they can actually handle a full auto? They're not spraying people at home or at the range. I'm going to be honest with you. I've fired full auto guns. If you don't have some training, I don't want you to be shooting next to me. I don't want you to be shooting next to me because those full autos, like some people can, especially higher calibers. Next thing you know, you're just mowing down folks, other 2A folks around you. Too many choices. The NFA is unconstitutional as applied to individuals. I agree with you. It is. The NFA is absolutely unconstitutional. It is. If you read the Second Amendment, right, the Constitution, based on basically any restrictions, is unconstitutional. Joe, let's see what it's $5. Thanks a lot, Joe, for your contribution, brother. I've been going down a trans regret Reddit. Why? Said what these people have to live with now. If you ever want to be thankful, look into it. Dude, I'm sorry, man. I don't know if I am tired. What? What do you mean? Pete, Jordan, $5. Thanks a lot, bro. How's it going? Dude, how about this, Pete? When my live stream is done, I should be done here. I don't know. I'll give it another hour or a little less, whatever. Are you available? I'll call you. It's been a while since we chatted, so let me know. If you're available, shoot me a text. So I'll call you. I'll go for a walk and call you. Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, let me ask you this. Taxation is theft. What do you guys think about taxation overall? Should people pay taxes? If so, how much? If not, why not? I'm curious. I really do want to pick you guys' brains, man. And this is not to like challenge any of you guys. It's kind of like I want to see what other people think. How do they think and why they think that a certain way? I'm open-minded. I'm ready to change my mind on things, man. Hold on. Whipple. Now you need to hop on a gunfight with me and Ryan. Well, I tried to play gunfight with you guys numerous times, and then Whipple, you just brought a bunch of different people, and then I left. Because I only like to kill you and Ryan. I don't want to just kill some other random people. I want to kill people I know. By the way, we're talking about gaming, Call of Duty here, guys. It's kind of sad I have to kind of give a disclaimer here. It's Call of Duty. It's a game. Nobody's killing nobody otherwise. Wade Jansen, income tax is illegal. Didn't have it until the central bank was created. Okay, so I want to know then what kind of tax should we be paying? Because by the way, I'm with you guys on some of these taxes are freaking ridiculous. You tax me on my income, and then with the same money that's already been taxed, I got to pay sale taxes on like stuff that I buy, whatever. I mean, I feel like we're getting taxed multiple times over. General Lee, have you heard the first-person shooter body cam, Kaya? Dude, I did. I just bought it yesterday, by the way. I bought the body cam game yesterday, and it sucks. At least it's super trippy. I just feel like the mechanics are kind of weird. It's going to take me some time to get used to it. It's too slow. I found it to be too slow. Let me read the tax things. Some tax is okay, but when you get taxed on money you earn and then on money you spend, that's too much. I agree that double or triple taxing is horrible. I hate that. Yeah. Okay. I'm reading you guys' comments on taxes right now. Whipple Coyote. Taxation is theft. None. How are you going to drive that freaking pretty GT500 of yours on some sleek interstates? I'm just saying. I'm with you, by the way. I'm okay with some taxes, right? But those double, triple, nah, no way. Hey, Kaya, super simple question. LMT or DD, going to be 556 14.5. K-Max TV. All right, they're both fantastic. I'm going to go with LMT with that monolithic upper. But if you really got DD, obviously that's also fantastic. Danny LaFance is one of the kings in the industry, all right, when it comes to the AR-15s. But LMT, man, I'm going to go with LMT. If money's not a problem, LMT. I love that thing. They're so sexy. All right. Hold on one sec, guys. All right, yeah, moving on. Sorry, I'm checking the chat right now. I like my LWRC. LWRC is pretty good too, but I like LMT over LWRC personally. Let's see. Man, I missed a bunch of chats over here, man. Joe, $2. Thanks a lot for the super chat. Finally found that super chat. What's the odds they swap Joe for Hillary? No way. Okay, well, let me ask you guys this. Joe Biden, number one question. First question. Is Joe Biden going to be actually running? I know this is kind of sad, right? We've got, what, 6 months? Maybe less? Less than 6 months. Do you guys think Joe Biden's going to run? Serious question. 5 months, yeah. Generally, so can I walk into a store and just buy a bump stock now? Yeah, you can. They just got rid of that thing. I mean, I don't know who's selling it. No, yes. Did you guys see the most recent video of Joe Biden walking with Obama and Jimmy Kimmel? Oh, and also, did you guys see Joe Biden's what was that? He was with the president of France. In France, the guy just like parachutes down, and Joe Biden just kind of walks to the right and kind of like starts wandering off. Did you guys see that one? Dude, I feel bad. Like, holy crap, he's I think he's checking out slowly, man. And he just like it. And he's like a robot. It's not like an old man kind of like that. He's just like a robot. He just like looks at you. He's like this, and he just like turns and like looks at you. And he just looks. And then they just pull him away. That's bad. Okay, so he's gonna have, what's that? I think NBC. Who's gonna be? Let me check the debate. Biden versus Trump debate. I think, is it going to be an ABC? Oh, yeah. No. June 27th, so almost 2 weeks. CNN debate will take place in Atlanta with no studio audience. Oh, come on. Why? Why no studio audience? But anyways, what do you guys think is going to happen at that debate? I think that debate is going to be, it's going to be fun to watch. But here's the deal. It's not going to be as fun as like it used to be, because they're going to cut microphones. So if you're not speaking, your microphone is not on. So you're not going to be able to interrupt the other person. You're not going to be able to have that little back and forth, right? It's just going to be, you're going to say your piece, and then your mic will be done after 2 minutes. Then the other person is going to talk. So I don't know how that's going to work, because that's not what we're used to. And then, oh, dude, I will be watching it. Chillin' 54, you say you're not going to be watching it? I will be watching this. I cannot miss that comedy. Stream delay, cuts, edits. No. I don't think they're going to have any of that stuff. Dude, can you imagine in 2024, the superpower of the United States, they have a debate and they have technical difficulties? Just imagine that. No, that's not going to happen. TP, will manufacturers start producing bump stocks again? I'm assuming so. I would hope so. Don Rodriguez. He's gonna have an earpiece with somebody prompting him from the back. But dude, you can. Okay, I hope not. I don't. I think Trump. I think it'll be visible. Okay. If somebody caught that, that would be a big scandal. And number two, still, you got to be out there and you have to perform. I think they're going to have to give him a lot of medication, let's just say, to kind of keep him up like in sharp. That's what I'm thinking. But what do you think is going to happen with Donald Trump? I still don't know how Donald Trump is going to be. But I hope Donald Trump ends up actually running on November 5th. And it's not like I'm a Trumper or anything like that. It's not because of that or Biden. It's just that these are the two candidates. I hope they actually face off once again. It's like a rematch, right? You know, you watch a UFC fight, guy fights another guy, and they have this close fight. Well, now they have a rematch. And the guy who lost want to actually fight this guy who he almost beat but didn't. So I hope it actually does happen again. And I believe we'll have a fair election. You know, I have faith that we will have a fair election, and then we'll see what happens. Body double. Alex, body double, look it up. Nah, dude. But they did. I was watching Megyn Kelly. She was talking about dude, I'm getting tired. She was talking about a CIA disguise expert way back, George Bush era, right? The first George Bush. That she was able to actually disguise herself and have a meeting with George Bush just for this was like a little test thing, and then reveal herself. And George Bush during the entire meeting could not tell she was not that person, and she completely disguised herself. Yeah, Keith, you have more faith than me. I do, man. I have faith. I do have faith that our election is going to be fair and square. Little things and stuff happen, right? This little pumping misinformation over Twitter, all over, these things happen. But in actuality, where you vote and counting votes, I believe that stuff is going to be fair and square. Are there going to be some illegals voting or some dead people voting? That happens in every election. So, but I'm not sure if that moves the needle, Firebird, if Trump can't run, a lot of people aren't going to be happy. I agree with you. Yeah. Tactical Arsenal, that's the Quantico in you. Drinking the Kool-Aid. Did I just drink the Kool-Aid too much? Or am I mean, if that's the Kool-Aid that they pump me with, well, what about you guys? Is that not the Kool-Aid too? Hey, it could very well be, right? Every Kool-Aid, every side's Kool-Aid's got some little thing in it. I don't want to drink, dude. I just want to kind of think for myself. All right. Oh, Justin, that's a good point. You paid for the bridge. Now you have to pay a toll to drive on it. I agree, dude. The whole toll thing pisses me off more than anything. Like, if anybody wants to stand against the whole taxation, toll roads, bro. I have never agreed with a stupid ass tolls. Like, you already built the whole damn thing with my money, right? Why do I gotta still pay you to drive on it? Because it's easy. Nobody's gonna dispute it. And you have to drive on it. Yeah, I hate toll roads, dude. There you go. Crunchy Taco. Trump and Vivek as a VP, would be good to go for 4 years. I do not think strategically Vivek is a good idea for VP. I think Vivek should definitely be in the cabinet, 1,000%, 100%. Like that's Vivek should be in the cabinet if Trump does get elected, and I guarantee Vivek is going to have a pretty high up position. But VP, I do not think he's a good choice. I don't think he's the right choice at this time, strategically. Family man, deep state might try and Epstein Trump. True. There's also saying that Tucker Carlson talked about that. I know Megyn Kelly was talking about it. That they may try to assassinate Trump. Even Donald Trump Jr. was saying that. Yeah, they're trying to they may try to assassinate my dad. That's what he was saying. So, I hope that doesn't happen. Obviously, because we don't want any more problems than we already have. Alex, if you're willing to put your opponent in jail, you think the election is going to be fair? I think the actual election is going to be fair. That's what I think. Actually going out there and voting. Do you know why? Well, because all these voting areas, all of these areas are filled with both sides, right? There are folks like you on this, like boots on the ground, actually doing stuff. So it's not like you're voting and Democrats are counting. That's it, right? There's Republicans are going to be hands-on every part of this country as well. So that's what I think. As for putting your opponent in jail, well, you are in power and DOJ is working for you. So unfortunately, that's sad what's happening. I do believe the Trump thing is politically motivated. But I'm no expert. I don't have all the facts. Ed, it's not fair if Trump can't campaign. Trump already can't campaign. If you think about it, he's been sitting in courtrooms a lot instead of being out in the rallies and with folks, public, you know? Chief to Goat, how do you feel about how Russian had nuclear subs in Cuba last weekend and 2 warships, I think? How do I feel about it? Well, that's what we get when we have weak leadership. When you're weak, well, that's what you get. Frank, I like Tulsi. I like Tulsi too, man. Tulsi Gabbard is pretty good. I think she's pretty awesome. What else? If Trump wins, he'll go scorch earth, and I wouldn't blame him. I think if Trump wins, he's going to go get that border taken care of for the first time, like first thing, I think. And that border needs some help, man. It's like having arterial bleeding for this country. Well, I guess funding wars is worse. What else we got? Hold on. Man, a lot of messages. Oh, Pete. Okay, I'll call you, man. And Tim. Hold on, guys. All right. Sorry, back. What do you think about the ISI members getting arrested? What's ISI? Can you guys tell me what ISI is? Oh, speaking of getting arrested, you guys see that freaking judge arrested a defense attorney? He's texting James Reese about their new 511 line booty shorts. Yeah, for sure. James freaking dude, he's got so many of those shorts, and that's legitimately how he walks around. It's not for the video. That's just how he is. I love it. He looks good. He looks good. Anyways, hold on, man. This defense attorney, what was that? Law and Crime Network. Hold on, I gotta check this Law and Crime Network. Dude, defense attorney got freaking arrested, man. I watched it. I think it got millions of views, probably. Or maybe not. I thought it was right here. Yeah, there it is. Hold on. I guess I can show this. It's just a courtroom talking. Okay. Guys, please watch this. It's long. I'm not going to talk about all this. A little backstory on this. The defense, there's a RICO case. You know, the defense is obviously defending those defendants. The judge, the investigators from the sheriff's department, the prosecutors, the witness that prosecutor has, they all have this little secret meeting. And defense wasn't informed about that meeting at all. So somebody from the inside tells the defense that, hey, they had a meeting, secret meeting, FYI. So the defense attorney calls the judge out on the spot in a way, said, hey, Your Honor, you know, you guys had a meeting and defense wasn't invited or told about this meeting. And the judge gets so mad because he got snitched on. And he asked the defense attorney that, hey, you know what? Tell me who told you that. So the defense attorney doesn't want to tell him, right? He's like, no, I'm not going to reveal my sources. And he's like, if you don't, I'm going to hold you contempt. And defense attorney says, no, I'm not going to tell you. And he continues to push, like, why didn't you guys let us know? And the judge orders the sheriff's deputies inside the court, says, take this defense attorney into custody. And just straight up on the spot, the defense attorney takes his jacket off, whatever, and he gets taken into custody. It's called ex parte meeting. I know, but ex parte meeting in this thing, based on all the legal scholars, they were not supposed to have that. They were supposed to still inform the defense. I was watching like a bunch of legal experts talking about this. Okay, so it's judge saying that it's ex parte, but here's the deal. Hold on, let me share the screen. Okay. Let me shut this thing down right here. And there you go. Guys.
Please check me. Rule 1.6, comment 5 reads, and this is what I have. 1.6.
I know what the rule says, but here's the thing.
Well, let me just.
But in order, you need to please tell me who you got it from. I'm not asking you sum and substance of anything as of yet, okay? But I need you to tell me how you got the information. If you don't tell me how you got the information, I'm going to hold you in contempt.
I understand. I don't want to be held in contempt.
And I don't want to hold you in contempt, but this is so sacrosanct to have a conversation in my chambers parroted to you and others. It is that serious.
Yeah. And that's why I raised it. It is that serious that we should have been there and it shouldn't have happened.
Sir, that's a whole separate issue. And that's why ex parte conversations are recorded.
Why would it be ex parte? You're
For
acting
what-
like it's ex parte under
It's
seal.
ex parte. It's ex parte because that's what the state asked me to do. It's just like when you asked me for an ex parte conversation.
I've never asked this honorable court or any court to meet with me and a witness.
Sir, you're straying off the issue.
I'm not. I'm trying
The issue is how did you get this information?
I understand the issue. I promise you, I understand it. But what I'm trying to ask you is, if you look at comment 5, this is how I understand the law.
You cannot you can't violate something and then use privilege. Okay?
I'm not violating anything.
Okay, but that's why I'm saying, how did you get their information?
But just listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You're threatening me with contempt.
The privilege in 1.6 would occur if you were in the right place, right time to begin with. You weren't.
Let me tell you, I'm just reading from it. But if I'm reading it wrong, I'm not trying to. It says 1.6 applies not merely to matters communicated in confidence by the client, but also to all information gained in the professional relationship, whatever its source. So you're asking me to break, you're ordering me, maybe, you're asking me, I'm not saying you're ordering, but to give you information, and you're saying it's not substance, but I'm telling you, I can't do that under the bar rule.
All right, well, I'm going to hold you in contempt. And you can think about it. 5 o'clock today, we'll see where you are at that stand on that point. Because no, that's not what I understand the rule to be. I've not asked you sum and substance of what was said. I asked you how you got it.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can, because I have an idea how you got it.
Well, your idea.
I have an idea
wrong.
how you got it, but that's improper, sir.
Your idea may be wrong, and you're asking me to listen. I told you the first time. And I'm not going to breach that confidence.
I don't want to hold you in contempt, but this is that serious.
Judge,
you cannot eavesdrop and get information that was not meant for you to hear at that particular point in time.
Judge, listen, and listen, I'll do whatever you want to 5 o'clock or thereafter. But what I'm trying to tell you is, Your Honor, this is so serious to me. We need a hearing, and I'm moving for a mistrial. It is my understanding, based upon information belief,
from whom?
Part of it.
From whom?
Well, I'd like to get the substance first, and then we can talk.
Okay, well, then you'll be in custody until then, because because you need to tell me how you got the information. I'm not asking you what was said. You've already kind of given us some snippets of what you said. That tells me that somebody parroted that information to you. So,
but you're assuming something because I told you already.
Well, then, other than if you were sitting, unless you were sitting in there with a recorder, or Miss Love or Miss Hilton, or one of the deputies gave you that information, or Miss Weaver shot you a rough copy of the transcript, there's only one other person that's left.
Well, Your Honor.
And if that person gave you that information, or shared that information with you, she probably violated privilege.
Well, let me tell you two things. One, I don't know how that is a privileged communication. It shouldn't have been.
Well, it's because she has a client she's supposed to represent.
Who are you talking about?
But anyways, I'm not going to have
information.
I'm not going to have any further conversation with you about this. I want to know, the question still remains. I want to know who gave you the information?
I'd like to know what information happened outside our presence. That's really it.
He can go into custody at this point in time.
I think that the court needs to again declare a mistrial based upon.
Okay, and I'm going to deny your motion. I'm going to deny your motion.
I understand that you spoke with a witness outside of our presence.
And whenever, yes, I had an ex parte conversation, which is appropriate.
And you influenced the witness.
Dude, this is a clown show.
Based on information belief, and I'd like to have that all on the record.
All right.
I mean, I don't know why that's so hard to do. If nothing happened bad, that's fine.
Anybody who's watching this now, you just got here. We're watching a judge pretty much throwing a defense attorney in jail.
But you're acting like, tell me who it is and don't talk about the substance. Why can't we have an issue that was outside of presence? It should not have been.
Because you got some information that you shouldn't have gotten.
Why?
Well, that's for another day.
But why?
Okay,
Why
that's for
did we
another day.
exclude in the first place? I didn't know about this stuff.
That's
Raised
for
it
another
before the
day.
court.
So-
I raised it as soon as we found out about it.
Well,
I gave you the case I'm relying on. I assume you read it. If you didn't read it, you should read it. It's a material part, a critical part of the case. When a judge speaks with a witness outside the presence of the accused, the court has said it's right there in Division 2.
okay.
That is a material or critical part of the case, and it's an automatic reversal.
Mr. Steele.
But you're acting like it's
Mr. Steele,
private.
that is not that is not the case when somebody discloses information
This judge is mad.
in a ex parte conversation that one of the parties lawfully asked me to hold.
You're not supposed to have communication with a witness who's been sworn. You know that I'm not telling you. I'm just saying if you read I'm assuming you read it. That's what it says. And you did it
Does the
supposedly.
state wish to be heard?
You said it supposedly.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what I'm trying to get to is
State
why
does.
did that happen outside of presence? And I need to have I'm respectfully requesting the transcript that you mentioned to be given to us so we could really understand it. And then anything that was not on the transcript, if anything, that we understand what happened outside our presence.
Okay.
And now you have put it where somehow I have to reveal, and I told you the first time, I'd be breaching 1.6. And I know you're assuming something.
I don't think you're breaching 1.6. You can't hide behind 1.6.
I'm not hiding behind
And
anything.
you can't hide behind, yeah, but the thing is, I think you got this information. Somebody disclosed it to you, and that's the only way you could have gotten it.
What I got.
Because
what
unless
I
you're
got-
sitting there, you're eavesdropping. So
Dude, I don't think the problem is someone disclosed the information to him. The defense attorney's problem is that you're not supposed to have a meeting with or contact with, I guess, the secret or exclusive contact with a sworn witness. I guess the judge is really upset that someone ratted him out.
So you can't use something ordinarily that you had no business getting to begin with, and then stand on, well, hey, we didn't give you the information, or that a party didn't give you the information. So,
Your Honor, but that's the issue, isn't it?
well,
Why aren't we
I'll
entitled
let,
to the
I'll, you know, that's
But isn't that the
leads
issue?
that leads to be told. But,
But,
State, do
but
you have
right
anything you want?
now, we don't know
Mr. Steele.
why we were excluded from that.
Mr.
And I
Steele,
want that information
stop.
because
Just
Mr.
stop.
Williams' constitutional right under
Just
the
stop.
Georgia Constitution.
Just stop at this point in time, because
Article 1, Section 1,
because
paragraph
you've
12.
already said that. You've already
The
said
Georgia
that.
Constitution, and we have the right to be present.
All right,
And we're not waiving anything.
Yes, Madam, Ms. Love.
And Your Honor, excuse me. And I know I said this previously.
Yes, sir.
But we are not accepting any proffer
Oh,
from
gosh,
Ms. Love.
okay, excuse me.
Okay. All right.
This
To the
attorney's pretty
court.
good, actually.
The court has inquired. We have no way of knowing what it is or who it was that disclosed information that was contained within an ex parte conversation. Not only was there an ex parte communication that we requested as a state to be on record with the court, but there was communication made, I believe, to a person and his lawyer. I don't know that the reason that counsel took the podium was to address that particular issue so much as it was to try and assert an inaccurate what he calls fact and put it out there in the open as if it were true. But we certainly have the right to request ex parte communications that
Yeah, but you had a chat with a sworn witness without defense present. 1.6, whatever that is, apparently that goes against it. But anyways, let's go past this thing. Let's see what the judge says over here. Okay, he's back. Nope.
I just want to clear up a few things that have been said.
Nope. Okay, move on. Okay, move that guy out of the way. Let's see what happens.
Denied. Ms. D. Williams? All right, thank you, madam. Motion's denied. Mr. Gardner? Okay, so noted. All right. Okay, Mr. Steele, last time, who told you?
Last
All
time.
right, Mr. Steele's in custody. And once he's clears the area, we'll go ahead and get started.
All right, take him to jail.
Yeah, we're gonna continue. I'm not caught nothing.
I'm not going to participate in the trial without the Steele and without.
You don't have that luxury at this point in time, sir. You don't. You don't. You don't have that luxury. You don't have that luxury at this point in time. You don't.
Without the court addressing the issue that we believe is germane.
Sir, you all are really getting yourselves cross purposes at this point in time. Sir, I'm telling you, you are at this point in time. You made some things out of nothing. I think that you're on very precarious ground at this point in time. So I'm telling you at this point in time, he's in custody. We're going to go ahead and start. You can represent Mr. Williams. That's okay. That's fine. I'll take up the other stuff as needed, but I'm not going to take it up right now. Say again?
Wait. Okay, I'm no expert, but judge basically says, hey, I'm removing your counsel, so-and-so. Some other counsel can represent you. But I think the defendant can say, hey, listen, no, I want this guy to represent me, and that's his right.
Respectfully, I will not. I cannot.
Sir, you have to. Well, you're gonna have to do the best you can at this point in time, because you don't get to extort the court. That's what you're attempting to do at this point in time, sir. Yes, you are. What you're trying to do is, I'm not going forward if I don't get this. You know, it doesn't work that way, Mr. Adams. And I'm telling you at this point in time, I would just kind of
Be
govern
careful, or
yourself
else I'll hold you
accordingly,
contempt.
sir. I'm telling you, as the court, under these particular circumstances, everything will come out as it should.
I feel like there's gonna be a parody coming up, some sort of a comedy sketch, comedy bit coming out on this one, like where a judge just, hey judge, how did you like your coffee? This way, you're going to jail. Just pretty much arrest the entire courtroom.
I don't think, sir, I don't have enough information at this point in time to address it. I don't. But I'm telling you at this point in time, there is nothing that was given, said, whatever, this morning that.
If there is any accuracy to some of the information that we are.
But sir, I don't even know. Your co-counsel won't even tell me who said whatever. Okay. And the challenge I'm having in this particular circumstance is that is such a violation of the sacrosanctness of the court's chambers and an ex parte conversation. You're just glossing over that. You're glossing over that in its entirety. No, it's not, sir. Sir, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. I'm just telling you, that's not what happened.
Judge, respectfully, we are not obligated to simply accept that there's been no violation. We believe that there has been, and the only.
Okay, well then you've made no, we're not doing that at this point in time. So you'll have a choice to make. All right, take Mr. Steele into custody, please.
Oh, there you go. Get up. There you go. The defense attorney getting arrested.
Your Honor, would the court afford me one moment to confer with counsel regarding the appropriate remedy in this type of.
Okay, all right.
Take the shoelaces out.
May I say one thing, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, you certainly may.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You are removing me against his will, my will. You're taking away his right to counsel. And you're conducting material parts of this trial without me present, and I can't learn about it by watching online. So For that reason, additionally, I asked for a mistrial. And I assume you deny, but I'd like you to deny our motions for mistrial. You denied the other people.
I've denied your motion, but I'll certainly take that under advisement, sir.
That's it. That's it. That is freaking crazy. What do you guys think about this? Holy crap. That was bananas. That was not good. Man, that was crazy. I mean, it's crazy. I think Judge was upset because he got busted. He got ratted on. It's not like it was a principle, like I didn't do anything wrong, but still I need to know. I think it was just like, gosh, I got caught. You know? Ooh, Robertson. Kai, I just watched the Turk M4 burn down video with Reeves. Super funny. That was really good, man. Let me actually pop that thing out again. And you guys watch this part. All right, hold on. It's like, I'm going to share my screen. I know I did it earlier, but a lot of folks weren't here. Just this little part. I don't want to show the whole video. You guys can watch the whole thing at James Reeves' channel. It's right here.
I don't know. He's trying to look all tough. He secretly loves this. I'm gonna be the Turkish knockoff of James Reeves with the worst legs. We'll see how that goes.
No, this will not do. Florida man, JJ Reeves treatment.
Oh man,
That's
is nice.
much better. Hey everyone, it's James Reeves, and I am here with an impressive Turkish specimen.
Oh, you
Kaya from Classic Firearms. Yeah, and then this piece of shit over here. Yeah, so we've got another shotgun burn down.
So guys, go ahead and check this video out. Obviously, watch it. James Reeves, right here. See, I'm subscribed. There you go. Definitely awesome. He's a great guy. We did more videos together. There'll be some of those videos will be at Classic Firearms. Some of them will be at TFB TV or James Reeves' personal channel. It was really, really, really good. And we'll do some more stuff in the future. And let us know in the comment section too, or I mean here, even with me, let me know what other contents that you guys want me and James to do. Because we get along great. I mean, we're like bros. And I mean, he's a bro. And we'll be doing more stuff with him for sure. Let's see. That's exactly right. They were not short enough to be James Pants, so we had to cut them. There's some Walmart shorts, dude. What else? Howard Lucan. Ex parte meetings are generally illegal. A judge can't meet with one party or the other. Everyone has to be present. See, that's what I'm saying. Yes. That's what the legal experts were saying, too, about that case. Dylan, did you hear about a Oklahoma man went on vacation and accidentally left rounds in his bag? Yeah, and facing charges. What is that? Turks and whatever that island or that nation was. Yeah, they're arresting people now. Kaya and James, awesome content. Thanks, dude. Did you guys see the other stuff with the, hold on, TFB TV? Let me show this one too so you guys actually see. Hold on. All right, so let me share this too, so you guys actually check this out. This is on TFB TV for sure, so definitely check it out. It's we had a good time. So, right here.
Shooting all these Gearson, witness, number 5, witness that this thing sucks. We were terrible. We were terrible. And I thought it was me whenever I shot it because I'm not a 2011 guy. I'm not a 1911 guy. I shot 2 of the worst groups I think I've ever shot in TFB TV history with this thing. And you guys are saying the optic is on. But it was so dim, I couldn't even see it.
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, so no, that...
So yeah, check that one out too, guys. This is on TFB TV for sure. Yeah, good to go. All right, coming back right here. So again, guys, touching base on the pistol brace rule. That's been vacated. I'm assuming the ATF is going to appeal that if they haven't already, but it's going to take years probably. So pistol brace rule is good to go. So you can actually, based on what I've heard, you're good to go. You can use your pistol braces. And bump stocks, if you guys are into that stuff, that's been also overruled. That's been all over the news. I've been watching all the news. And Supreme Court straight up put a stop to that. So you guys can get that. And force reset triggers, which is, I guess, wide open trigger means force reset trigger. The one that, that kind of resets it for you, kind of have a higher rate of fire. That's also good to go. So that's it. I never stop using my braces. This is Texas. Too many choices. Good stuff, man. Kaya doesn't skip leg day. Yes, dude. I've been doing legs. I've been doing my legs. I gotta actually do some legs tomorrow. He would have been good to have James here for the court explanation. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna talk to him, see what he thinks about that. Kai, you should get James, get on James' squat regimen to rock them shorts. I know James got nice legs, but I got hairy legs, man. Sorry, guys. That's just also how I was born. John, off topic, but how long are you going to be on this channel? How long am I going to be on the channel, working, or am I going to be streaming tonight? Because I'm about to shut it down. As for Classic, for as long as it goes, I'm here. There's no plan on leaving, so I'm going to be here for as long as Classic wants me, hopefully. But even if things change in the future on my end, I still, if that means I got to kind of go down on hours or whatever, I still want to continue doing stuff with Classic. So, how does that make you feel as being a former officer? Well, that's shitty, right? Sometimes you got to arrest people you don't want to arrest. Not that they didn't commit a crime or that there's not probable cause. It's just like, come on, I would be one of those things. I'd be like, come on, really? I would give that guy every courtesy. Like that guy did. He didn't get cuffed. Hey, let's go. He would be treated with utmost respect, right? But I still would have to take him in because it's an order from a judge. So there is an actual arrest, a law violation, because judges actually can determine that. CJ, okay, it's great to see you doing lives. Thanks, TJ. Appreciate it. Wait, is that a Mustang? What is that, a 2013, 14? Yeah, I can see based on taillights, that's either a 2013 or 14. I don't know if CJ, you're still here. Looks like you did this maybe 10 minutes ago. I like Mustangs, dude. But I like those specialty Mustangs, not just those V6s. GTs are all right too. I like them Shelbys or those new Mach 1s. John Doe, what's the result of the force reset trigger? I think force reset trigger is good to go, guys. So you guys can actually use force resets as well. All right, so what else we got? The Shelby GT4. That's a Shelby GT500 2014? Nah, was it? Hold on, let me see. Wait, did the ruling FRT triggers get lumped with bump stocks? It was a different case entirely. Last I heard, FRT triggers were a gray area. Care to collaborate? It's news to me. Yeah, force reset triggers are good to go, man. Force reset's also good to go. From the news that I got, hold on, let me check on this. I know force reset's good to go. Force. What? So there's this AI now on, well, that's 2023. Yeah. No. Gosh darn it. Dude, I literally, I'm trying to find the actual case ruling. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to tell you in a second here. Because we were just talking about it. We, in fact, used it too. Let's see, past week. Okay, so I mean, some of the stuff I'm reading, they're still up in the air. But however, here's the deal. Yeah, I kind of remember. So up in the air, as in like it's still being litigated, but right now there's an injunction or something like that. As in it's legal for you to use it until that it is actually banned. But it's not banned. It's there's some sort of a litigation going on with it still, but until that's finalized, it's good to go. Because I know we were just talking about it. In fact, we started using it. I mean, as an individually, not as a company. I'm personally. Let me see what's going on here. Binary triggers are legal, man. They've never had any issues. Kaya, the athletic insider. Kaya tips on getting in shape for DA, FBI, Leo. I need to lose about 35 pounds. Dude, I mean, if you're going to be testing for a PD, whatever, you get the answer to the fitness test, right? The fit test that they have. You got to get out there and replicate it. That's what I did. Every time I practiced or studied for a fitness test, the FBI's was the hardest one, right? Because they were very critical. I just got the test. I knew what it was. And I would literally go to a outdoor, like a track, and I'd have my friend with me or just sometimes go alone. And I would just replicate it, the whole test. I'd do my sit-ups, I'd do my push-ups, I'd do my sprint, my run, whatever, right? And I would just time myself and see how much I sucked or count everything. And I just kept doing it till I just got better and better. As for losing weight, so you got to eat right, man. You got to get some good sleep, eat right. Eat right, good sleep, replicate the test. You'll get there. Yeah. All right, so we are, let me see. I'm trying to read the chat, see if there's anything that I missed here. I wish I had a 1314 GT500, but for the exhaust note, but my 5.0 is a great weekend car. But your Avatar, that's a 13 or 14 car. I can't tell if it's a Shelby. It has a Shelby kind of wing, right? Spoiler. What else we got? Anyways, let's just pop the guitar and kind of like start slowly calling tonight a quit. Because I'm getting tired and I got to call my buddy Pete. Let me get this thing going. Let's see how this thing is. Shit, that's loud. All right. I think this should be, there we go. All right, guys, I'm going to slowly shut this thing down. got my guitar at. Again, every time I grab this thing, I'm sure there's a bunch of new people. I'm not all that good. But I can play a little bit. Should I change the setting? Yeah. So let's what should we do? Let's get the setting up here so I can actually do my okay. That should be good. All right. All right, here goes nothing. So. All right, guys, that was my little thing. And that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. If you guys don't follow us on, obviously, Instagram, Classic Firearms Official with an S. Don't forget that. My personal one is right down there, Copper Kaya at the bottom left corner, if you guys are interested. Also, subscribe to Classic Firearms channel. We have CF Clips. Check that out. Also, Outside the Warehouse channel. CF podcast, really awesome podcast. Totally freaking, man, they're all underrated. Check them out. And that's it. I'll see you on the next live stream. Hopefully next Wednesday. Maybe I'll do it from SIG's event. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care. God bless every single one of you. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.